Hello, I'm Mike Gordon. Welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Pokemon Gold and Silver for the Game Boy. And last time, we evolved our Totodile and Cyndaquil into Croconaw and Quilava. Here, let me give our Croconaw Bitterberry for the next battle. And also, we defeat Bugsy and earned our second gym badge. So, without further ado, let's begin. And I decided I'm going to pull out a full heal from the back of the well. I've been neglecting to pick up the hidden items. And I'm going to heal up at the Pokemon Center and swap out our Onix for Bellsprout. Yeah. So without further ado, let's begin by entering Ilex Forest. Huh? Oh, yeah, we have another fight against Rival 2. Oh. So, there's a chance for this Ghastly to use Curse. And even though this could turn this into a one-shot, we are hoping that's not the case. No paralysis? Good. Spite's probably the best thing that he could have done with his Ghastly. I assume that's the reason why I gave Croconaw Bitterberry. To avoid getting confused here. Sadly, this is the last Bitterberry that we've got, so we'll have to figure something else out in time for the next battle. So yep, we are ending this off by using Rage in order to build up our attack. So we both got hit with Supersonic and had to use a Bitterberry as a result. Just like that, we defeated Rival 2. Alright, so Gold is kind of off to a sluggish start. I guess you could tell which game I played first. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, this is so stupid. Random bat encounters all the freaking time. Oh gosh. I wasn't even... Oh, come on! I can't walk 3 steps without getting an encounter. And where's like item 01, which is cut? And so we're still getting random encounters. Anyways, I went back to Azalea Town so I could talk to the kid and get a charcoal. I'm gonna give the charcoal to Quilava. Now I need to teach Bellsprout cut. Let me give the charcoal to Quilava here. Teach cut to Bellsprout. And I'm gonna pick up all the hidden items, of which there's 3 of them. I have to remember that I already nabbed all the hidden items in Ilex Forest. Come on. TMO2, okay. TMO2, which is Headbutt, so let's go to pick that up. Last hidden item, the ether here. Oh, come on! Alright, speak to the Scout, she'll give us TM12, which is Sweet Scent. And Headbutt and Sweet Scent are actually really good TMs to have. However, I need to duplicate them first before I start using them. So none of the trainers on Route 35 are mandatory, so Croconaut's gonna skip battling them altogether. So there we are just going to go ahead and torch through this trainer's entire team. And we were able to get high damage roll there, as well as one shot without a quick attack. So, Silver version was able to close quite the gap between itself and Gold versions. I'm cutting through the grass here because there's still a Pokemon I need to catch. Alright, Silver was able to run into it, so Silver will be the one that captures this one. While Gold will proceed onward. We got Drowzee. Remembers every dream it eats. It rarely eats the dreams of adults because children's are much tastier. So now that we caught Drowzee, we are just gonna head straight to battle all the trainers on this route. Well, except for one, because it's not the right time to battle them. So, yep, we are just going to spam Ember on this guy, and after that, I'm going to swap Lava out for Chikorita, who will battle the remaining trainers on this route. Golgot! This will be an unfortunate 3-shot for Gold version because Snubble's kind of sturdy and Chikorita isn't very strong. Oh yeah, and don't forget to get Gina's phone number here. Yeah, Chikorita's just gonna battle every remaining trainer on this route. And the reason why is because Chikorita doesn't have a lot of good battles ahead of him. Since Chikorita's gonna be real soon, Chikorita's gonna get displaced by Pokemon that will actually be of use to me. That Chikorita will evolve into Bayleef. And and Gold version's gonna continue on ahead. We got a couple hidden items. I walked into the grass in Gold version so I could catch a Drowzee. And Camper Todd will be the last trainer that we will match up with and get a phone number in for a while. So now, Bayleef, Silver's Bayleef Chikorita has evolved into Bayleef as well, yeah! And here's Gold catching his Drowzee. Spicy aroma emanates from around its neck. The aroma acts as a stimulant to restore health. So Silver doesn't need to catch anything else anymore, at least for a while. Think that you had a good dream, but you can't remember it. A Drowzee has probably eaten it. So Gold's done and is ready to begin the duplications. Oh, that's why! Silver forgot to get... I need to go back and fix that. So I deposit the drought. So after wait a minute. Oh yeah, I should give my Pokemon TMs. And of course we should save our games. And we'll be depositing all our Pokemon except for Bellsprout because we need a non-egg in our party. And we will begin the duplication trick. And I did an off-screen trick to try to reset the time. And the reason being is because I'm trying to rig the lucky number contest so I could get a Master Ball. Unfortunately, the lucky number seems to be in a constant state of flux until you actually talk to the guy. That or I have no idea what I'm doing wrong in Pokemon's Gold version, but Silver version I was able to get it. Oops, spoilers. And speaking of which, Gold is gonna go ahead and teach the sweet set to Bayleef and Headbutt to Quilava. All Silver's gonna go on ahead to the base of Florida and nab all the items we can nab from the warehouse. There's nothing to get during the first trip. And yes, we have to physically leave the elevator and then go back down 3 times to nab 3 items. It's really annoying. So the first of these items is an Ultra Ball, which we'll never use. The 2 remaining items are over here. Now the other item, you can see in the corner there that there's still one more item for us to get, but we can't get it yet. We have to wait till much later on the story when we have like a key or something before we can obtain it. By the way, we're gonna worry about breeding later, so no worries there. And we're heading up to the 5th floor to trade our clone to Drowzee for a Machop. There we go, we got the trade at Machop. And we speak to the mystery gift girl. I realized, oh yeah, let's talk to this guy and sell some of our excess junk. Antidote we don't need, Paralyze Heal we don't need. X-Offend, gone. And there's a lot of hesitancy in Silver version. It's Attack, Awakening, and Burn Heal. All gone. And Silver falls behind Gold and is never able to catch up. So Gold makes his first stop at Rydell's bike shop. What is his name, Rydell in this version? I thought that was maybe... And looky here. Force on 500. I was able to get this one my very first try in Silver version, but not in Gold version, as you'll see soon enough. If we're getting all the numbers right, I got a Master Ball. And as a reminder, I had to literally rig this contest in my favor. I think what the game does is that every single time that you try is that every single time. So I didn't get what I want here, so I'm saving in front of this guy. And by the way, keep the answers known, because the answers for the radio card are yes, yes, no, yes, and no in order. So now I do get it magic, because once you talk to this guy, he can't change the number on you anymore. So now Silver's gonna get the bike. And by the way, this guy will only call you once. So now you can tell that I decided to play Silver first after the power off. First up is the Goldenrod gym. This gym only has one mandatory trainer outside the gym leader, so Croconaw is going to take a backseat to mostly Bayleef here. Gold doesn't change his party around because I already came in here with the assumption that, okay, I just need Bayleef. Alright, and the strategy is real simple, just use Razor Leaf. And Gold got a critical hit, which means Gold retakes the lead over Silver. Oh. But little I know that teaching Quilava Headbutt will give Quilava quite the heads up over Gold, quite the heads up over Silver. And something else that's different is I deposited Machop already in Gold where Silver hasn't. So Silver is actually far more ahead of Gold than you would think. Not to mention, I forgot to get the phone number from Camper Todd in Silver version. And both games get hit with Payday. And the reason why I have Quilava fighting this trainer is because Meowth is way faster than Bayleef, and I don't want to get flinch locked by Meowth constantly using Bite. So Crocodile retakes the lead. I even swapped the egg out so that the 3 stars are in the top 3 slots. Silver retakes the lead. Crocodile uses water gun. Getting hit with scary faces is not good. But this is the only Pokemon that this trainer has. No flinch. Good. Oh, come on! And now Gold's pulling ahead and will never look back. Lucky yeah. So Bayleef will battle this trainer. Wanna know what I found out? All the girls in this gym, apart from the gym leader, just use the same Pokemon over and over again. The first beauty uses all Sentret. The second beauty uses all Meowth. The first last has only a Snubbull. And the second last has all Jigglypuff. As in, everybody just uses a singular Pokemon with no variety to it. Which is a shame because usually the trainers in Gold, Silver, and Crystal are really good at have very good diverse teams in general. So it's kind of a pity that everybody is just a fan of a singular Pokemon. Anyways, I'm gonna swap Crocodile to the front of my party. Definitely want to do this. And the strategy here is real simple. Use Rage. Hope for a double slap? Yep. That's one turn, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Gold's Rage is gonna start off really strong because he allowed Rage to build up 5 stages right off the bat. Not enough to one-shot, but a second shot should do the trick. Fortunately, this Cliffhanger used Mirror Move Rage, so that's more time wasted. But Gold flinched against Gold Tank. This does allow the Rage to build up another 2 stages, but man. 3 state, so Silver's Rage is up 4 stages, which should be enough to get through this battle and defeat and potentially 2-shot the Gold Tank as well. Gold is barely hanging on there, so I'm gonna need to use a potion before continuing. As I want to completely eliminate any chance of my Pokemon fading in the next battle, because they're not gonna go back to the Pokemon Center just yet. And just like that, both games have defeated Whitney. However, Whitney doesn't give us the badge right away. And instead just cries and whines like a little baby. Which is even more annoying because when you really think about probably the 2 most infamous gym leaders in Gold, Silver, and Crystal version refuse to give you their badge immediately after defeating them. And they are the only gym leaders in the entire history of the series that refused to do that. Well, I remember, oh yeah, I need to talk to this gal to get the squirt bottle. And I'm actually gonna head down here first. These two trainers are mandatory. There is no other way around them, so Croconaut's gonna battle them. And you might be wondering, wait, why would they be mandatory? Well, it's because we will have to come back here later on and further explore the underground. Oh yeah, I need to go. Where am I going? Not here. Oh yeah, I need to. Yeah, I did need to come in here because I need the squirt bottle. So yeah, I actually played this section of Gold and Silver with Silver first, which is why I kept getting lost. Come on, let's go. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so Crocodile's battling the two trainers that you have to battle in the underground. And the strategy is use Rage a couple times to take out the Slowpoke, and then swap out Rage for Bite, because Bite can one-shot a Slowpoke. Now this is the older brother, so I'm not gonna speak to him yet. Why? Because none of my Pokemon can benefit from a haircut quite yet. Whitney is a Pokemon that has affection values. See, I one-shot. And Bayleef was gonna battle the trainer with the Lickitung, while Quilava will battle the trainer with the Grimer. It's kind of funny, because the mandatory trainers don't have any Pokemon that are weak to Croconaut. In fact, the second trainer actually uses all electric-type Pokemon, which are super effective. However, it's not going to matter because Croconaut's at such a high level that he'll either one-shot or survive whatever they throw at me. Now, Gold doesn't really have anything that's super effective against these Grimer, so... Now you might be wondering, why am I constantly heading back to the PC depositing Pokemon? Well, it's because gift Pokemon, unlike in Red, Blue, and Yellow, require that you have an empty space in your party before you can obtain them. And that trend goes all throughout the entire game. If you don't capture something legitimately, if it's just given to you, you need an empty slot in your party. Now, unlike in Red, Blue, and Yellow, we actually need to buy some coins, so we're gonna spend all our money buying up coins en masse. This will hopefully save us some time later on, but for the time being, all we really want— no, I don't want an Abra. We can catch an Abra. We want the version exclusive Ekans. It can freely detach its jaw to swallow large prey whole. It can become too heavy to move, however. And in gold and silver version, it's actually Sandshrew. That's the version exclusive Pokemon. The reason being is because this is the only way to nab Sandshrew in Pokemon Silver, and the only way in Ekans in Pokemon Gold. They are otherwise version exclusives. It also means that we have to level them up so that they can evolve. Fortunately, now, Sandshrew is a decent HM mule, however, Ekans sucks. So let's go into the PC. So how am I going to capture, level everything up then? So since I already deposited Ekans, I now have a Spearow. Very protective of its territory, it flaps its short wings busily to dart around at high speed. And I actually forgot— oh yeah, we have some Pokedex entries for us to read in Soul version. Loves to work out and build its muscles. It is never satisfied even if it trains hard all day long. I heal at the Pokemon Center. And deposit Bellsprout because Sandshrew will make for a decent replacement for him. And I'm going about all the mandatory trainers first with Croconaw. I gotta move on to Bayleef. Now there are actually quite a few phone numbers to pick up around these parts. Routes 35 in National Park. However, I already have more than enough. I am almost all out of space for phone numbers, so I'm not gonna take any ones yet. As I said previously, we can't find coins off the ground and nobody's gonna gift any to us. So we have no choice but to buy them in bulk from the sky. Alright, we'll keep tabs of these 3 ATMs. I believe they're the strongest of the elemental attacks. Disliking water, it lives in deep burrows and arid areas. It can roll itself instantly into a ball. So now I need to make sure I actually capture Sandshrew and Ekans in their respective games now. Sandshrew in gold and Ekans in silver. Yeah, Silver took a ton of extra and admittedly pointless steps in Silver versions, which allowed Togepi to hatch much earlier than Gold's. This would probably matter later on because you gain bonus EXP based on... You gain bonus happiness levels based on where the Pokemon hatched. But this is only applicable in Pokemon Crystal, not Gold or Silver. By the way, because Togepi hatched, we need to talk to Professor Elm after this. And let him know that the egg had indeed hatched. So, Bayleef takes center stage after battling these two trainers, and then we move on to Quilava. So Crocodile battles the two mandatory trainers, Camper Ivan and Picnic in the Picnicker previously. Now, yeah, Crocodile deals with these Pokemon real easily. And they got Lucky Bird, which will finish off this Voltorb. So, yep. Bayleef will take care of these trainers down there. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, Togepi. The proverb claims that happiness will come to anyone who can make a sleeping Togepi stand up. This will be the last Pokedex entry we read this episode. My boyfriend's sweet, yeah. Now, no, these two trainers are not mandatory because we could just exit out of this route and come back in. Route's cleared. Route 35 and the National Park and even Route 36 have quite a number of trainers with phone numbers just concentrated to this little central area of Johto. However, because our phone number list is almost full, we're not gonna accept 80 numbers from them. Yeah, you do that. And Quilava will battle all the remaining trainers on this route, and will battle one more trainer in the National Park as well. This will actually equal out to a ton of experience points for these two Pokemon. Bayleef, you're up. Quilava, you're up. TMO4 is Rollout, the infamous move that Whitney's Miltank is known for. So, Quilava's got about all these trainers here. Silver's gonna have a much tougher time against the Fire Breather because I never taught Quilava Headbutt. This will not be a problem. This obviously wasn't a problem at Gold because I already taught Quilava Headbutt and Bayleef Sweet Scent. By the way, Sweet Scent is uber powerful in this game. Like, it is ridiculously overpowered. And now Gold's just running into a ton of random battles. I'd be super annoyed right now because constant random battles are always annoying. However, Gold is so far ahead of Silver that it's not gonna matter a whole lot. I even ran into a Ditto, which is annoying as hell because Silver's not gonna run into a Ditto. So I had no choice but to run away from that one. Quick Claw, which will be really useful for us. I need to switch Bayleef to the front of my party here. So, this trainer here is one of those trainers that we have to rematch later on. Interestingly enough, some of these trainers who use phone numbers you can accept will never rematch, will no longer be available for a rematch. And this lady is one of those trainers. So I keep running into an Neorian male rather than Neorian female, which is kind of interesting. And this will be the only trainer that in the national park that Quilava will fight. Placing tackle with quick attack. Jambo 4, rock slot, rollout. And I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing there. And I need there is a Pokemon. Oh look, Togepi hatch, a gold version. I'll read all the Give Pokemon's Pokedex and Evolution's Pokedex entries later. And here's Gina calling. Unfortunately, she's just calling us to say, hey, you want to battle? It's not going to be the same thing as last time. However, her team hasn't changed a bit, so I'm not going to battle her quite yet. And this lady will give you a Quick Claw if you speak to her. Quick Claw is really, really useful, as it will occasionally allow you to go first in a Pokemon battle, even if you're slower. Really, really overpowered. And of course, I want Mega Neum in front of my party for this fight against Beverly. Wait, where am I? Enough with the random battles. Again, there's a certain level of awkwardness with the version exclusive Pokemon, with the version exclusives that makes it really difficult, if not impossible. To conduct this contest. I'm sure you do, that's kind of pompous. Bayleef's just gonna keep spamming Razor Leaf against this Raichu until he goes down. And the last trainer for us to battle is here she is. Good grief, game. Enough with the random battles. I mean, okay, it allows Silver Shot a chance to catch up, but enough is enough. And even though the last trainer in this route, and Wade catches to calls to remind me of a bug catching contest. Ooh, we gotta do this thing tomorrow. Anyways, even though this trainer starts off with Oddish, the next trainer is actually super effective against... Bayleef is the only Pokemon that doesn't have a type disadvantage against either of her Pokemon. That's why Bayleef was chosen. Bayleef just keeps spamming Razor Leaf. Lands a critical hit, so that should close a bit of distance from Gold. And no random battles. Our movement's janky, so Gold's about to wrap up for the day, but before we do, we want to read his Pokedex entries. First up is... It flaps its short wings to flesh out insects from tall grass. It then plucks them with its stubby beak. Next up is... Always burning with power, it passes time by lifting boulders. Doing so makes it even stronger. Let's see... Bayleef? The scent of spices comes from around its neck. Somehow sniffing it makes you want to fight. And Togepi. The shell seems to be filled with joy. It is said that it will share good luck when treated kindly. And that's it for Pokemon Gold. They will be fading away real soon as we battle this last right here. I hesitate because I didn't know if I wanted to swap out Pokemon for that battle or not. Ultimately, I decided to go along with Bayleef. that's it for gold. For the rest of the remaining 2 minutes, it's all silver version now. And this is the only move that can deal decent damage to Oddish. And look, I can't even 3-shot a Pokemon that I'm almost 10 levels higher than with a normal attack. That's ridiculous. This is further testimony on just how much of a bulky how much emphasis there is in bulk than there is in power that there is with Bayleef. I mean, it says a lot that Bayleef was kind of the ace of Ash's Johtomons, and yet wasn't much of an ace to begin with. Only 1 or 2 signature battles in the whole series. Is a guy to teach Cut to Sandshrew? Flash to Togepi, and obviously I need to teach Headbutt to Quilava and Sweet Scent to Bayleef. Wait a minute. And I was just really hesitant. But yeah, I'm gonna teach Bayleef Sweet Scent. Poison Powder. And Headbutt. And I don't want to give her a quick attack, so your time's up. And that's it! We save our game. Next time we take you on the National Park. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Mike Gordon, sign out.